No, I think I was just thinking as well about, the work we've been doing together over time, both within the NHS and also at Ilkley, and how, some of the workshops we're starting to do, and the one coming up is something which I'm looking forward to, where going to be talking about how we can soften the armor, but also how we so often, without even realizing, carry our armor around, and how that might have been informed by trauma and other things that have happened to us, I guess. But how we soften the trauma is quite how we soften the armor is going to be quite an interesting workshop, I think. And I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
doing that with you.
yeah, for sure. And it's a great metaphor, isn't it? The armor, that idea
Mm,
of we carry so much inside our body and outside our body. And sometimes it can be in our awareness and sometimes it isn't. And yeah, I'm
mm,
really looking forward to holding space for that workshop at
yeah,
Ilkley
yeah.
Healing Alternatives Festival. It's going to be great. And you and I have done lots of workshops before and retreat
Mm,
days, as you
mm,
mentioned in the NHS. Um, and it's so lovely to bring those kind of, a group of diverse people, and a lot of
mm,
them may be already into the work of self-development or spiritual body workers, holistic therapists,
mm,
and various, but also, yeah, public people,
yeah.
coming in and offering them an experience. And I think this is where what we do comes into the
Mm,
unique qualities of we're not just there teaching.
no.
We have an element of sharing some of our knowledge, which I guess you could call teaching in a way. But
Mm,
mostly we want to facilitate an experience for
mm,
people, an
absolutely.
experience for them to curiously in whatever way feels right for them, because this is
Yeah.
all again about creating safety in the space and the group, and to explore what their armor is, yeah,
Mm,
what their
mm,
armor is, and to
mm,
practice just some deep listening into
mm.
exploring their own armor, and then beginning to think about what their body and mind might need and what might help them as part of their part of their next journey, really, stage of where they are now.
And I think that's the important aspect to the nature of the work that we do, isn't it? Where, as you say, both you and I are facilitators in different ways, as much as therapists and so on. And I think it's that key intention to work alongside somebody. So rather than being the expert in the room and the teacher or whatever it might be, the person with the answers, I suppose we are the people with the questions which help people discover their own answers. So I think this whole point, as you're saying, about more guiding, but also um, creating the opportunity for people to explore for themselves is part of the experience we're wanting to offer at Ilkley, but that's also an introduction into the way that we work as well. So hopefully people will, get a bit of that too.